Tetralogical is a company with inclusion at its heart. We specialize in emerging as well as existing technologies, offering training, assessment, strategic and development services.
Tetralogical was founded on 4 principles: to be inclusive, ethical, efficient and safe. And these are the principles that we wanted for ourselves in the way that we run the company, but also in the way that we engage with our clients, our partners, we interact with our employees, and most of all for the people who use the products and services that we end up working on.
We know there are common themes, but that every organisation, every team and every project is different. That's why we take the time to understand your organisation, your project and your goals, so we can put together services that are tailored to suit you.
We like to listen to the organisations that come to us for help with their accessibility. Often companies think they want a particular service or they want to engage in a particular part of the transformation process, but we've discovered over the years that taking a bit of time to understand where the organisation is currently at, where their constraints are, be it budgetary, time, knowledge, skills, we can actually often come up with solutions that are far more suitable, often much more cost efficient, time efficient, and hopefully able to get them where they need to be much more quickly. Tetralogical offers services across 4 domains. Knowledge, which is where we put knowledge, skills and information into the hands and the teams of the organisations that we work with so that they can build more accessible and inclusive products and services. Experience, we help our clients understand the experiences that people have using their products and services, not just technical accessibility conformance with guidelines and laws and policies, but actually just the real experience of using things. Can people use their products and services in a way that is satisfying, enjoyable, delightful? Can they get the job done? And if not, we help organisations fill the gaps where they might exist. We offer domain services around strategy, so helping organisations put in place strategies that can change their culture, their organisational attitude towards accessibility, put in place policies, processes, help them with the culture shift often around rethinking how they deal with accessibility. And lastly, we offer services around development. We actually create products, mostly in the voice assistant application space at the moment, that are founded on really good principles of accessibility and inclusion. In terms of who Tetralogical works with, we'll work with anyone who shares the same values and ideas around accessibility and inclusion as we do. Lately, we've been working with a really wide variety of organisations, from a relatively small educational charity through to a national government. In the private sector, from a very new tech-based startup out of San Francisco through to a very well-known global hair care brand. So we don't particularly mind what size and shape or sector of organisation we work with, as long as they've got a willingness or a desire to make their products and services better and more inclusive, then we're right there with them.
Our services are designed to provide pragmatic solutions to complex questions. We have an in-depth understanding of mainstream and emerging technologies. That means we can help you make your websites, mobile apps, voice assistant applications, virtual and augmented realities, and your customer experiences accessible and inclusive. Every member of our team has more than 20 years' experience in the technology industry, and we've all been involved in accessibility since its beginning in the 1990s, so we put a rare level of expertise at your disposal. We know that inclusion is not just about code, standards and compliance. It's about people, analysis and separating what people really need from what we assume they need.
Our goal is that Tetralogical will stay small. We're a small, very specialised team, but we have a global presence. Those 2 things are really important to us. We like working with diverse organisations all around the world, but many accessibility companies in the space that we're in have grown phenomenally over the past few years, and with that has come a certain sense of convention. You get the same set of cookie-cutter services, often a very predetermined response when you get in touch with those companies. For us, it's really important that we keep it small and we keep it personal. We want to listen to what people want, what they need, and really work with them almost as part of their team rather than just as a service delivery company. So keeping it small, keeping it highly specialised, and keeping it individual and tailored to our clients is really important to us, no matter where the future takes us.